Hey, I won this week.
I won too.
And I play you next week.
I play you too.
I hope we both win again.
I do too. Team Blue Girls has the highest scoring team and snagged the biggest blowout of the week, defeating Shanks 163 to 108.
This country had more than its share of doom last week. It's time for some girl power.
The girls are certainly well fed this week. 420 burgers, including 20 from the Bills D.
Josh Allen had his lowest fantasy show in 5 weeks. Not gonna help out much here.
Shanks takes his second straight loss and drops down to 9th place. He knows doom.
The Miles bot is back in first place after recovering from his Charbonnet hangover last week.
Kyle's Austin Bowers team just wants to be thrown a frickin' bone here, but instead he got goffed. 11 points from his quarterback, Jared Goff.
Miles' quarterback, on the other hand, says, "Yeah, baby," and brings home 41 points from Joe Burrow.
Kyle's Brian Thomas, just 3 points, not exactly shagadelic. Kyle drops down 3 slots in the standings and sits in 4th place.
Miles powers up once again, being the only team with a 7-3 standing. Groovy, baby!
You'd think with a matchup composed of Wake and Bake and Brew Pub that there would actually be some cooking happening.
Nope, both quarterbacks with Jeff and Patty score under 10 points. I counted just 2 touchdowns across all of their starters combined. Cold cuts for dinner.
Patty's highest scorer, Bo Nix, sat on his bench with 20 points. Patty gets the lowest score of the league this week. Congrats!
Jeff wins this one in a low-scoring snooze fest, 110 to 100. I'll get my dinner from Woober Eats, thank you very much.
Patty drops down to down 2 slots to 5th place. Jeff moves up to 2nd place, but Fantasy Pros still isn't impressed.
Charbonnet may have been on bye last week, but Veronica still finds wine time with 40 points from Lamar Jackson.
Carrie-Ann also got a little tipsy with 33 points out of Jalen Hurts, but she overslept and left her kicker slot empty with a goose egg.
Not sure a different kicker would have helped much here. Mark Andrews sits on KA's bench with 18. It's just one of those days.
James Conner brings me 22 points, his best fantasy show of the year.
Not many points scored between these two ladies, but Veronica wins this one, 124 to 105.
Good news! Shan's Jamar Chase scores 55 fantasy points as the highest scoring player of the season and is possibly the highest score since we started using the Sleeper app.
Bad news, Shan still lost. Oof. Ed's Chuba scored 24 and his Philly D snagged 23 points.
Shan's Jet D, on the other hand, scores negative points for the 3rd time this year, but he keeps starting those Jets.
Both of their quarterbacks, Cousins and Stroud, give these guys disappointing numbers. Ed wins this one, 130 to 124, and sends Shan back down 4 slots into last place. Ouch.
Shan, you better call someone else besides Tyrone because he ain't answering.
Next week, first place Miles faces last place Shan. Anything can happen, right?
Jeff and Ed battle to keep their standings on the top. One of them will walk away at 7-4.
High scoring Woo girls want another glass of that buttery Charbonnet. You know her team is gonna...
You're gonna get wrecked. You are. Bloops. Certainly well fed this week. 420 burgers. Not exactly a shagadelic Kyle. You'd think that, pub, that there would exactly be some...
There would actually
be, not exactly.
I had a line in there that said, that I cut, that was, at least we had one woman that was guaranteed to win this week. It was supposed to be like a Kamala joke, I thought.
Good news! Shan's fantasy...
Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.